camera works well. A little bit different setup. I don't know how long this thing's gonna stay on there for. But yeah, well, hey, what's that? An Always Survive t-shirt. Yep, we got merch. I need to go on there and make even more merch. I love doing the merch stuff. I like buying my own stuff too. It's like, oh yeah, that looks cool. It says like, oh, I'm probably too short. You didn't see that. It says Always Survive on there. That's awesome. So yeah, hopefully this camera setup works out. I don't know. I think we should be. I think we should be good. I just don't know how long it's gonna last. A half hour, or something. Who knows? We'll see. So one of the awesome things I got, and sorry about last weekend or last week, last hump day there. I had too much madness going on to be able to hop on here. I mean, I didn't get home till like 10 o'clock or something. It's going to be that rare occasion where something like that might happen. One of the things I got, kin shot, and I can't show you where it went. You're not allowed to play with stuff like that on YouTube live anyways, right? This weekend I will be trying this puppy out. I almost made a trip out to go shoot a lot sooner just because I'm so pumped up about it. But basically, with the buffer tube, yeah, this is a hydraulic recoil buffer. So, I'm hoping this thing does good. It says helps with accuracy, clustering. It's dependable, shoulder flinching, felt recoil. So yeah, I'm hoping. I mean, the Viking Tactics dude got it. He even recommended it. I saw one of the videos where I was looking him up, and I'm saying to myself, well, I know somebody who has them. I know somebody who's got one, and their AR-10 pistol with a binary trigger, and the thing recoils like a regular AR now, he's telling me. I'm going with a binary trigger on an AR-10 pistol? That's just crazy. So I had to try this one out because they say that it hits like a 22 afterwards. So now if I got recoil of a 22, I'm thinking to myself, well, okay, you know, you even though the AR is very, we'll say like low recoil, still get a little bit of ping, and then wait for it to come down, ping, and wait for it to come down until you get right back on, especially if you're shooting a smaller target. Whereas with the 22, you're like, ping, ping, ping. It's just staying right there. Unless your hands are shaking because you had too much caffeine. You know what I'm talking about. Everybody has too much caffeine. Look at this pile of crap. Everything's just chaotic over here. Past 2 weeks, I've been just... My brain's been like way up here, and I've felt like Einstein almost, where I'm thinking so much my brain's going to pop, but I don't have time to think about anything else. I did get a couple more. I think these were both the same beef stews. And of course they are good until 2051. Mountain House. You can get them at Walmart. You can get them anywhere. I do believe these were the ones they were ordering something from Amazon. And I was just like, throw 2 of those on there. And they were like $1 cheaper than in the store. So I figured, why not, right? Might as well get them while you can. Get whatever you can while you can. I mean, it's just how everything is right now. As far as what I've been hearing about ammo shortages, I don't think it's as much of an ammo shortage anymore. But I know it's still quite expensive. So, kind of, I mean, I'm gonna get it. Doesn't matter to me, no matter what. I'm gonna get my ammo. I'm just using up my cheaper and steel and not as desirable for SHTF I'm not shooting none of my 62 grains or better. I'm not shooting any lap rounds. I'm pretty much just sticking with Tull. What I got some Red Army Standard left. I did get that range pack there, 150 rounds, whatever. I haven't busted that open yet or anything, but so what? Basically, what I'm trying to do is shoot up all the range ammo first. If I come across a decent deal, I'll pick it up, but there hasn't really been too many good deals that I've seen lately. But we're still out trying to get to training. We did have a successful class this weekend. Um, as our first official class for brass training at brasstraining.com. And a lot, there was learning involved. So there was a lot of, I don't even know how to explain it. It was a good time, too. It was a good time. And just the fact that someone doesn't know about what they have necessarily, just breaking it down and cleaning it. We had a new gun owner altogether who ended up getting an AR, and he didn't know anything about it. He even thought he got ripped off on the thing, and I was like, that's probably $200 cheaper than what they're going for right now. I think you made a pretty good deal. He actually did. It was a decent rifle, and yeah, so it was a good class. Everything went smooth. Some learning involved. Got them sighted in, hitting targets. Everything went pretty smooth. We're currently in the process of adding to our dates for the training, but I think this weekend we'll come up with a full schedule for the next 3 months. We're trying to go get more training ourselves. I just want to keep training. I want to constantly. Some of these things, they're like, hey, you need to bring 600 rounds in 2 days, or you got to bring 1,200 rounds for 3 days, or just some of them have been so much ammo, and I don't know how much exactly I want to go into right now. I did get a few things with the STEMI money, all right? Got some of my tax money back. These things here, these kin shots, were highly recommended and were priced a lot lower than some of the other ones that I had seen. So I'm real interested in popping that rifle off this weekend, and I'm definitely going to take video. I'll have that up. I think I'm going to go out Saturday afternoon-ish, and who knows, Sunday, Monday, somewhere in there, I'll probably try to post up a video. My car is about broke down right now, so we're whipping the truck. But I'm gonna go up there on Saturday. Oof. I can't wait to try that. We did set up our battle belts, the Homestead Survivalist and myself. Set up for the Glock 17s. So now I've got a battle belt set up. I'll have to review some of that stuff. I got a nice setup now. Really nice setup. You hear me talk to T-Rex Arms once in a while. And I did get one of their holsters. I got some of their connections. Safari Land. I got their upper thigh strap. Actually, we did Viking Tactics. I think we both got one too. Was the Viking Tactics the belt too? I was in indecision on the belt. I didn't know what to do, and I didn't want a belt that was inside where my EDC belt is right now. I didn't want something inside that the outside connects to, so I got just an outside one. And I'm gonna throw the vest on, possibly to run the vest and the belt. Well, it's a chest rig. And the belt, and I was even contemplating on connecting the two maybe on the left side. So I got 6 mags there. I bought mag holders for the belt. Obviously, we got a very high quality brand, the S-Tac. I'll have to show you all this stuff when I'm out and about, and it's not a live video, so you can video what you want, show it off, and think even this weekend we'll be doing some self-defense stuff. And I like these YouTube shorts, and I was thinking, nah, man, we could do some quick, choppy, 25-second clips of, I don't know, him flinging me or me flinging him, or maybe 5 of each. Because I like throwing big people, and he likes, that's messed up, he likes throwing little people. Or whoever he could throw, right? No big deal. So I just wanted to let you know about those hydraulic buffer tube. This thing is a what do you call it, a reducer, and I'm into that. I think it's going to work out good. It's it's rated well. It's easy to put in. Yes, cold winter. Yeah. Yeah, I know it. You're right. Yeah, winter was not too nice down there. And they were definitely not ready for it. Starved to death. And they did nothing. Yeah. Hey, it pays to be prepared, man. It definitely pays to be prepared, whether it comes to well, you got your food, your shelter, obviously in the cold weather. Got your self defense toys, pretty much every extra food. I keep buying. I got to move some of this again, but I keep buying. I have no problem. Every time I get a chance, my side work will be a little bit slower for the next week or so. But every time I have a chance and we're getting something extra, I'm grabbing a little bit extra. Every single time, I am constantly grabbing extra. And yeah, bullets, bullets, man. We've got a full setup now. I'll have to get over there and videotape that at some point for reloads. Um, I do believe it was a Hornady press. We've got, I think, dies only right now are 223 and the 9mm. Biggest problem right now is primers. Yeah, because we have brass. We shoot enough that we have some brass. Um, just the primers. I saw some down south a little ways. I almost took a trip. I still might end up taking a trip. We might have to take a drive and go, call ahead of time or something, and still whip down there and grab some, because they're a couple states away, it looks like, but I've seen some, and if we had some, we could be putting them together for a cheaper price, and just to make range ammo, if nothing else, something to get practice with. I really need practice. I just can never get enough. I can never get enough of it. It's too much fun. Learn too much. It's almost like fighting when I'm doing the boxing, or when I go and did the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, or whenever I get the chance to go, I always try to go. I'm like, come on, I want to go. Judo, let's go do judo. I want to do something. It keeps you moving on your toes, keeps you a little bit more fit and in shape, and feeling good, and keeps the confidence up, and it keeps everything going good. And shooting is kind of yeah, you'll be able to hit the target, but it's kind of like a diminishing skill too at the same time. If you don't go shoot your pistol for 6 months and you just stacked all your ammo, which I have no problem with. The way I used to do the pistol was, like I've said this a million times, but I would go buy 10 boxes or something like that. Tuck 5. That's why I still have ammo right now. I'd go tuck 5, and then I would go practice with 10 or 5 boxes. Buy 10, tuck 5, save 5, shoot 5 for practice, and being able to have that extra for when there is a drought around is kind of nice too. So I can still continue to train. We always leave that emergency amount just in case I need to leave this off to the side, and I can never dig into that. So that's why I'm still trying to keep on top of getting additional ammo when the chance, when the chance makes itself available. I'm grabbing it. So we'll still grab it here and there. I got $15 a box. I got $12.99 a box on the 9mm. Not in the past week or two though. I haven't even really been out looking around like I was before. We had a class this past weekend, and I didn't have. It's been 2 weeks of chaos. So probably by this week, maybe even this weekend, I'll start digging around again, looking for some additional ammunition. Whether it's just a box of 9, or if I can find 2 boxes, or if I can find 2 boxes of AR ammo. We had a store that had some come in, but some of it was actually reasonable. Well, I think it was $16 a box for 9. But for right now, I mean, $16 a box is it's like double what I'm used to paying, but it's still half of what some people are charging right now. And you can still get it online. We did find online some ammo that was a little bit cheaper, but I wasn't too into the way they had everything set up. Homestead Survivalist ended up trying to purchase some, and it wasn't working. It wasn't taking them. I don't know. The site seemed a little shady or something like that. So just watch who you're buying from. But usually, everything on like Ammo Seek or something like that, they'll have a decent company that you're going off the page to go look for the ammunition. So you can usually get whatever they say. It's just not always as cheap as you want it right now. But still, it's it's out there. You can still get it. It just depends on how your currency's doing. And I spent quite a penny on setting up my battle belt, and on this thing here, I think shipped to the house, $101, $102, somewhere in there. If it produces, I'm happy. We're going to see exactly how that goes down this weekend. And that's for the AR. And then for the Glock, is what I got the battle belt set up for. I got 2 of the S-Tac gapped magazine holders for the Glock. And I have an additional one that pretty much, I got it set up so I got the 2 kind of a little bit more in the front. And I got the AR mag pretty much right on my side. So I'm not going to be working out of my pocket or off the vest. I'm hoping that's going to help my time. I can never beat the timer. I always get mad about that. It's not the timer's fault. It's all my fault. I know. I brought a Dr. Pepper down here with me, and I can't find it. Anyways, this gear bag has been working out pretty good. This little one that we got from Ozark. You can see my chaos if you want to. But, pow. That's about what it looks like inside. Safety glasses. We got these headphones, these walkers. And I think the only thing, I might set this down so we can look around, dig through there. When I got a pair of gloves just in case, right? But I got these Walker headphones, and these things are so incredible as far as you can turn them on. And now I'm not yelling anymore, probably. But when I shut them off, of course, it's louder, right? They work great for the instruction part of classes, I think, because I can hear everything's like the same volume. So I can hear perfectly when someone's whispering off to the side compared to... yeah, these are pretty nice. But, I mean, I can hear really good with them and everything, but if you're doing any faster drills, we've had a couple times where, even though it's a low profile, I'm still drawing up, and especially with, let me turn this on so I'm not yelling at everybody, right? Especially with a pair of glasses on. See, now look. It's like you got to put the glasses on first. But the biggest problem with it is, I get everything all set on there nice, right? Everything's good. Beep! Oh, and I'm smacking right into this thing. So what I've been doing is I've just been using regular earplugs for half the time when I'm doing my own drills, but for any of the instruction part or the carry concealed classes or anything, I'm wearing these things because I can still hear everything that's going on. I don't have to take them on, take them off to talk to everybody or to hear back. We got the pack timer in there. staple gun for targets. This range bag. I wasn't even planning on digging through this thing. I got extra magazines. But here's pretty much, and there goes the staple gun. Every time I'm on here, I have the same walkers, black, slimline. Yeah, it does. But I got, so the ammo that, this is some of the range stuff that we've been shooting until I get rid of it all. I've got some steel. That's the stuff we're using up at this point. And I got a couple boxes of very low price, and this was, believe it or not, right there, you probably be able to see it. Maybe you will. $13.99 for 9mm, and it was brass. And yeah, I shot some. And then we got, I think these were 15. But this is just what's in my bag right now. There's my pocket knife. Found my pocket knife. But this little bag's been nice. It just throw it around the shoulder while I'm walking out there. Keep my muffs. Keep my timer. Got my gloves. Got, I think, 2 pairs of safety glasses in there. And then empty mags. You should never have empty mags. But a lot of the drills I do will either do a shot and then reload, or sometimes 2 or 3 shots. So that I seem to always have at least 1 or 2 empty magazines somewhere. But it's in my gear bag, so it's not too bad. We need those 14 days back. Yeah, yes we do. I don't know if you've seen these Todd the Gun guys on there. Have you ever seen these recoil, the hydraulic buffers? I don't know. I bought one. That's the Viking Tactics guy on there. He was like, it's one of the best ones. They beat it up, and they never had any issues with it or any leaking or anything going bad with them so far. And they've got like millions of rounds through some of them. So I ended up purchasing one. I just put it in, so I can't show it on live, and I can't because it'll kick me off again. But this weekend when I take it out, I'll take it out and shoot it. The recoil on it, it says it's just basically a bunch of gimmicks. I haven't, bro. Sounds cool. All right, trying to divide us. Yeah. You always got to use critical thinking. Whenever this is right here and that's all they're talking about, there's probably like 10 different things going on off to the side. But these buffers, I threw that one too. Go over there with the stapler. I've heard so far, what I've heard was someone was using it in an AR that I know, and they got it for their AR, and it was shooting like a 22. So instead of like bang and then coming back bang, AR is not really moving much, but you get that little bit of flip. They said it reduces it by a ton. It's like shooting a 22 almost. And those Kinshot ones, I think it was Kinshot, were I think shipped right to you was like $101. So I'm gonna try it out this weekend. I'll let everybody know all about it. Everybody can. I'll make a video. Just to see if it really keeps you on there. And I know someone else who has an AR-10 who got it for the AR-10. They have an AR-10 pistol, believe it or not, with a binary trigger in it. Just insane, I guess, to me anyway. It's kind of crazy. I'm like, how can you hold that thing down? And he's like, oh, I can't. Well, he got that, and he got some brake, I forget which muzzle brake he ended up putting on it. But they're like, oh, now it's just like shooting a regular AR. I was like, jeez. But he's got a 308. So I guess, why not, right? I figure I'm going to try it. So that's pretty much what I did with my little slice of the stimmy that I ended up having. Before I hear about it, for sure. Yeah. Oh, I'm dying to shoot. I almost snuck out yesterday. It came in on Monday, and I popped it in there, and I was like, oh, yeah, this is great. And then for the first time in like a year, I cleaned one of my full-size AR. You should have seen, I pulled out the firing pin, and that thing was like black. And it's a metal, a shiny metal one. It was so black. I should probably clean them more often than I do, but okay, have a good night. Yeah, and Yeah. Anyways, I cleaned it all out. Everything looks good, and I almost snuck out yesterday. Even though I'm about a half hour or so, depending if I'm at work or the house or where I think yesterday I was gonna go like right after work or something. I was so tempted to just sneak out real quick and get a couple rounds off just to see how much it really reduces everything, how much it really leaves you right still on site. I'm hoping it does a good job. I saw a lot for like $140, uh, different brands, and that brand there, the Viking Tactics guy was on there, and I like some of his drills. We do some of his drills that are just pretty cool. I don't know, he's pretty good instructor. It looks like from what I can tell. I think they have training classes and everything too. So I'm like, well, he's put a few rounds down range. I'm gonna try out one of the things he ended up talking about. I know a lot of competition shooters used to use them, or maybe they still do. I had to try it. I had to. It was like a must for me. So yeah, that was one of the things I got out of my STEMI money. I got that, and I don't know if you're on here before, but I ended up getting a battle belt all set up, and believe it or not, too, before I even ordered uh, that hydraulic buffer there, I ended up getting a Viking Tactics. I'll set that thing up there. I had to pull it out of the car because the car's all down and everything. I'm whipping a truck right now. But I got a Viking Tactics battle belt, duty belt, whatever you want to call it. And we set up some T-Rex arms holsters for the Glock 17 with the Safari land. It has the drop mid-rise, I think they called it. That thing, I'm telling you right now, I didn't get a chance to use it yet. Our classes went good this weekend. We did a little bit of training on Saturday. Did we do? Yeah, Saturday we did a little bit of training, some barricade stuff. I actually got a little bit of video of that. Um, I did not. Oh, I think I was wearing it, but I don't think I really did enough with the belt. I got S-Tac mag holders, and we didn't really. We pretty much were like running loaded magazines. We really didn't do any changes or anything. But I'm sure those S-Tacs are like, oh geez, man, they're locked in there. I could like do flips with it, and no magazine would come out. They got a way you could heat them with a heat gun or whatever to make them a little looser. I don't know yet if I want to do that or not because I kind of like the retention that's on them. And from where the pistol is, if you've seen T-Rex arms before, that guy's always got it. I got that little thigh strap, the upper thigh strap, because it's a mid-rise, so it's not where you'd always be drawing from, or when I'm carrying concealed, where I always had to lean and pull it out and then present. It's going to take that away. It's going to be like, it's like that quick. It's so quick. I'm probably going to have a half a second or a second less or something off the timer. Trying to beat that thing all the time, and I'm going to beat that timer. Sooner or later it'll go beep bang at the same time. I don't think I have enough ammo ever to get that much practice in, but I'm gonna keep going. I got the kids set up with the different belt now that I was debating on. I pulled these out. I forgot and I couldn't find them last time through. But this is just a 4-piece. This is a 4-piece. Yeah. I'm not buying her no S-Tac stuff. Bad enough. She shoots probably better than I do once you get out towards 300 yards, that I don't really need to look any worse than I already do with that girl shooting. She's a shooter. But she's got her vest. It's not a nothing for speed really. It's got the Marine double mag holder, so she would she could probably leave it open, and that's what I liked about these a little bit better. I put a single one, I think it was a 511 tactical single mag holder on there. But if I can get this thing put onto that belt too for her or something. I've been thinking about a dump pouch too. I'm like, do I really need one? Does it really matter if you just fling it out and just keep going? For magazine retention, for mag changes with magazine retention is kind of, I guess it's a matter of opinion and what the situation is. If you've already taken care of the situation, I guess you could change it out, reload your mag, and retain your magazine. But if there was something serious, I'm probably just dropping and going, and I'll come back for him if I'm still alive, is what I'm thinking. Emergency reload is like 3 seconds compared to with retention, we'll say 7 to 9 seconds. I don't even know. Depends on how good you're feeling that day, and if you grab the magazine out perfectly and straight up and down it, or if you teed it. It just depends on which way you're going to end up doing it. That I don't know. I don't know if I would even bother with that. But if you're behind something though, cover, right? Shooting from cover, you have plenty of time. You don't even, yeah, you could tee it out, tuck it either back in your mag holder, but it's empty at that point, or in your side pockets, depending on what kind of pants you're wearing, cargo pants or fatigues or something like that, and you'll be able to retain them a little bit, possibly quicker too, depending on. And plus, you won't reach for an empty mag next time for the next magazine you need if you ended up having to use it. But other than that, guys, I don't know. Hopefully this camera setup worked out okay. It's actually still got some life in it. I didn't know how long this thing would last. If it was gonna last like a half hour, if it was gonna. I just had so many problems with the other camera setup and with just everything. The past couple live streams has just been like miserable for me and get cut off, and I get it's just been miserable. But yeah, besides that, I'll keep buying stuff, keep buying food if you get a chance. I know it's the gun talk time, but gun talk. Oh, we get these too. I don't know if you guys get these. If you ever go to Walmart or anything like that, they have the thing where you can get the free wipes for my kid's glasses. She's got glasses that she wears sometimes. She don't wear them all the time, but yeah. So every time you go in there, like, oh yeah, here, take a couple. And then she's like, here, Dad, I got you some more. You know, so I get like 2 every time she runs through there. So I actually got to put those in something now. But yeah, aside from that, I don't know much else. I just wanted to hop on and say hi. Let you know that I got that hydraulic buffer. We'll be shooting that this weekend. I'm going to get video of that up. Like I said, we might do some self-defense, beating up ogres or Vikings or something like that. Yeah. Oh, what's that thing all about? Put it on, man. Yeah, so, anyways, yeah. Have a good night. I don't know, clean your guns. It's almost a weekend, right? All right, have a good night. Yes, everybody, and if it's your first time here, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And we're gonna put more stuff on. You can check out brasstraining.com. We don't have another schedule until after this weekend because it's at a conservation club. So for right now, so I don't know. We'll put up a new schedule. So everybody, have a good night. Thanks for watching.